Are there aspects to your day that you feel as if you're just, checking the box? Do you ever strive to reach out of your comfort zone, become uncomfortable, and level up? Privileged to be your host, this is Jason Wabick. Now, let's uncheck the box. It is a good day to everybody out there. Again, my name is Jason Wabick, host of the Uncheck the Box podcast, where we meet every week in our journey, continue our journey, should I say, to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. I wanted to start today's show with the lead song off of the latest release from 21 Pilots. The name of the album is Scaled and Icy. I love these guys, man. They are real. Their lyrics really hit home, and they talk about real-life situations, and their lead song on the album is titled Good Day, but it really does come from a darker place. You know, it's about somebody, who's going through some tough times. In verse 1, it says, I can feel my saturation leaving me slowly. Broke the news on my mom's vacation. Oh, but you know me. Low-key, I'm all right. Would you say you depend on the weather? My sunshine is a buzz and a light. I'll be singing out. I know it's hard to believe me, but it's a good day. So, it really is motivation for us to realize that every day is a gift, right? We wake up and we get to kill it today. And no matter what we're going through in life, we have to remind ourselves it is a good day. So I really, again, felt led to share that with everybody. Check it out. They're a really great band. Some of you guys know me. I'm big into music. But music really does speak to the soul, right? And really can help us get through some of the things that we go through. So hope you guys all enjoy. But today it's all about gratitude. We're going to link it in today, right? It's all about being grateful. So why not start our day with being grateful for the day today, right? Because when we lay our heads on our pillow tonight, we can never get it back. Once it's gone, okay? Whatever the date you're listening to this is, right? No matter what time of day, whatever portion of the day is left, when it's over, we don't get it back. So let's be grateful definitely for the day, but there's a lot to be grateful for, and there are some benefits of expressing gratitude in our life, some things that maybe we don't realize. So here we go. We're going to break this open today. We're talking gratitude, and the definition of gratitude is the quality of being thankful. Readiness to show appreciation for and return the kindness. And there are immense benefits of expressing gratitude. Number one, it improves relationships. We've talked a great deal about this, but when you express gratitude, especially to the people that affect your life in such a positive way, that definitely can't help but to improve that relationship. It actually improves not only mental health, but it's actually been proven to improve physical health as well. Recognizing all that you are grateful for can foster resilience, right? And can make us stronger in many aspects of our health life. It'll put us in a better mood. It reduces toxic emotions like envy and resentment. It can spill over into less aggression, less depression, hence the mental health part of it, right? And ultimately will put us in a better mood. Increases well-being. Reduction in social comparisons like that envy we just talked about, right? So, if we lower comparing, we talked about it last week, I believe it was last week anyway, comparing ourselves to other people can lower our, self-confidence if we are comparing ourselves. And so we can drastically reduce envy if we're not putting ourselves in that situation. And you know what? It just overall is going to make us happier, my friends, right? Isn't that what we're all trying to strive for? We just got to be aware that, our quest to be happy and to push ourselves into to the limit and into uncomfortable zones is through that journey expressing gratitude for not only the people we come in contact with, but gratitude for the situations that we are involved with, right? Both positive and negative. We're going to talk about that. So, I was reading an article, and it was titled 100 Ways to Express Gratitude. It was on virtuesoflife.com. I'm not going through anywhere near all 100. But there were quite a few that jumped out to me, and some that really made sense. I mean, they were somewhat obvious, and so I'll elaborate a little bit on these and some of the things that I have done and will probably try to do going forward, things that I learned. So let's go through a couple, again, ways that we can express gratitude. You know, it starts off with one we've talked about quite a bit. Speak positivity. You know, speaking it, really comes from the way we think and the way that we feel, right? So it's simple and easy just to say thank you. You know, I love this. I don't know where it changed, and I don't know who. Sometimes things are contagious, right? You know, we've oftentimes said, well, I appreciate it. Well, all of a sudden, I'm just noticing a lot of people, and I've got caught up into this as well, too, because it's contagious, and this is actually a good contagious, is instead of saying I appreciate it, people are saying I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I love that. What a great saying of affirmation, right? But also that you're speaking gratitude. I appreciate you. It's more than saying I appreciate it. No, it's I appreciate you doing it, right? So the appreciation is towards the person. I love it, right? Complimenting people. Be that support and encouragement for somebody else verbally, right? I have a saying, we know the cliche saying, it's not what you say, but how you say it. But I actually choose to believe that it's what you say and how you say it. It's not just the words, but it's how you speak it. It's both. Speak from the heart, everybody. People can tell when it's genuine, when it's not. So if you're genuine with your gratitude, the words that you choose and how you speak it will actually transfer over to that other party, and I think really resonate with them. So it's about speaking, right? But it's also about listening. There's another saying, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. What does that mean? Listen twice as much as you speak. And if anybody's in a sales arena, you know how important it is to listen to the people that you're communicating with, because they'll tell you, what the value is and how you can help them versus what you perceive the situation to be. And a lot of times you're probably wrong based off of what they feel, right? So it's about listening to them. Let them tell you what's most important. Guilty of thinking about what you're going to say next, right? So that's what we all fall into, this trap. Because we're not listening to them, we're trying to think, okay, what are we going to say next? So it sabotages our mind. So when we're thinking about what we're going to say next, we're not listening to what's most important, and that is what that other person's telling us. You have to be intentional about listening and then respond after the other person speaks, and respond in a genuine fashion, right? Based off of what they just told you, not what you were trying to think of next, based off of what you feel is important, right? It shows that you respect and appreciate that other person for what they're saying. Ask if there's anything you can do to help them. Another one, just call random people that you know just to say hello to them. Okay? Again, I work with sales consultants, and what I encourage all of them to do is make those relationship calls to their clients. You have no agenda. Just call people and just say hello. I was thinking about you. Is there anything I can do to help? How's your day going, right? Not everybody wants to be called to solicited. I think we all know that. We get plenty of phone calls, from telemarketers. So just, sometimes I think we underappreciate that hello phone call. We get so busy in our day that we forget that all important, I'm just calling because I was thinking about you. I just wanted to say hi. It certainly goes a long way. And talk about, again, expressing gratitude. You appreciate that person in your life, right? Write it down. You can express gratitude in the written form as well, too. Handwritten letters, postcards. Sometimes I think we forget about that, right? Text messages is a form of written word, right? So you can certainly do that. How about a gratitude journal? Every single day, write 10 things that you're grateful for, okay? And be thankful for who you are instead of always criticizing yourself, right? So you're writing those things down because then you're backing that up, that you appreciate yourself and you're doing less of criticizing yourself. Everybody, big one here. Try to stop complaining. This is not easy, especially the world that we're living in right now. It's easy. It makes us feel good that we can complain, right? It feels good to get negativity out, but it brings us down. So the challenge out there is just stop complaining. Find ways to speak positivity. How about begin and end your day with gratitude? Okay, think of what the day is going to bring. Speak what the day is going to bring, and then also part of that, write it down. And then at the end of the day, do the same thing. Okay, what were you grateful for that day? What happened, right? Speak it and then write it down. And then just ponder that, right? Just ponder that. What are you thankful for? It creates positive energy, everybody. So again, begin and end your day with some sort of thinking, speaking, writing down gratitude. Acknowledge special events with people. So whether it's a birthday, anniversary, whatever it might be, acknowledge people on those days. I know, again, social media, right? But the one thing it is good for, and we probably don't do enough of it, or should I say, I don't probably do enough of this, but we know when it's people's birthdays, right? And just a simple message of wishing them a happy birthday. I don't know about you, but I know on my birthday when I get all of those text emails and those Facebook messages wishing me well wishes on my birthday, it really makes me feel good, right? And it also, I know, feels good for the other person expressing that gratitude, right? Again, lets them know that you care about them. Everybody thank people often. I think we kind of mentioned that somewhat, right? Thank people often, okay? Be thankful for those people and what they can do and what they do every single day to help you or just for their friendship. How about this one? Give hope and encouragement to someone in need, right? Sometimes I think we get lost in our own life that we forget that we have the ability through our encouragement and our words of hope that we can touch somebody else's life, right? So just keep an eye out for those situations. I promise you, if you're intentional and you're actually looking for those situations where you can help people, they will present themselves to you. Give a genuine compliment. I think that, we kind of touched on that. I think it speaks for itself, complimenting people. I think, it feels good when we get complimented. So just remember that. This is a big one, everybody. Use gratitude in difficult times. And this is more so for ourselves, right? What can we take away from this experience? Maybe it's a difficult time we're going through. What can we take away? Okay? What will help us cope? It's, again, expressing what we're grateful for in life during tough times, or are we grateful for that experience, that difficult times, right? Are we grateful for that experience because that's how we can learn and grow? We've talked about that. Big one here, everybody. Be thankful for your accomplishments. Okay? We're always growing, okay? We're always growing. Stay humble. So if you're experiencing great accomplishments because we are growing, we're stretching ourselves, we're putting ourselves in uncomfortable situations and thus being a better version of ourselves. So stay humble. Also, don't dwell on the things that we didn't accomplish yet. Savor the good ones, okay? And understand that you too can accomplish more as you continue to push yourself. So we have to be careful, okay? Challenge your inner critic, okay? I think I speak for a lot of people who are listening right now when I say I'm my own worst critic. One thing I never really realized that sometimes that could be too much of a bad thing. Think thankfulness, which can change negative thoughts to positive ones. Sometimes if we're too critical on ourselves, we forget that we are grateful, again, for that experience, also grateful for many things. So be careful in being too hard on yourself. This one I thought was pretty cool. How about this? Doing this. I'm going to try this for a week. Carry a notebook for one day, okay? And write down all of the positive things that happened to you during that day. And at the end, see all of those positive things on one piece of paper, right? I bet you that it would be filled, right? Filled. And I love that. I'm going to try that. So just write down everything that happened positively, because sometimes, again, I think we tend to dwell too much on that negative. And I think it'd be eye-opening for us to take a look at just how many things are positive. My friends, don't take people for granted. I think we all feel guilty, myself included. Become a better person by touching people's lives and making them better. Express your appreciation for who they are and all of the love and support that they give you back. My friends, we truly have a lot to be grateful for. I'm sure if we all took a step back and pondered all of the great things in our life, we would come up with a laundry list of those items. So I hope the takeaway from today was just how important expressing gratitude really is, not only for the affecting the lives of others, but expressing gratitude for yourself, everybody. Be proud of who you are and where you've come from. Be grateful for the experiences that you have in life, both positive and negative. But there are just so many benefits that are literally priceless that we can take away every day from being grateful. So I will put a link in the show notes. Again, it's 100 Ways to Express Gratitude on virtualsoflife.com. Give it a read. There's a boatload of them. I just, again, only mentioned a handful that spoke to me, and there's certainly many more where that came from. Listen, I say it many times. I'm truly grateful for this platform, and I'm grateful for each and every single one of you for joining me every week. I can't express that enough, and I have expressed it, as you know that. So gratitude given. I really, truly hope that each of you have a phenomenal rest of your day and an even better rest of your week. And until next time, we'll see you soon. I appreciate you.